Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Good morning, farmers. Yeah, still no rain in the forecast whatsoever. Hop, skip, and jump. Let's see if the greenhouse is ready today. Probably not. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it, but I probably should check. Ooh, yeah, it's a little bit on the dry side. So let's water that up. And let's check to see what we got for jobs today with our lovely new painted tractor. I don't know what color you want to call that. Alright, so there's 4 jobs on the list for today. Transport, fix the building. So it looks like we'll be seeding a couple of our fields today. So let's jump right up here if we can, please. So not many social points for today. It may be getting to the point of we don't get any more field work for a while.
Heard it on TV.
You watch TV, William?
Hello there.
Good morning.
Yeah, we need some work.
I am looking for work. Got anything for me?
A building on my farm needs some care. What do you think?
Oh yeah, and then you cheat me out at the most.
Sounds good. I'll take care of this.
Of course, William Wood. Leave it to William to, you know. Surprised he didn't go lower than 200. Yeah, and I'm also hungry. No tier 3 cooking. It's all falling apart. Let's get our 400 social points and get out of this guy's face. Alright, let me get my map up here so I can see... Oh, they're down at the pond fishing. Alright. They'll send me to go down and see Steve. As we get our morning exercise in. We gotta have some eggs shortly, though.
It's true. Heard it on TV.
Well, someone else is watching TV. Were you watching TV, William? Why is it the one that you always gotta get the job from is the one that's fishing?
Hello there.
So nice to see you.
Is it? Yeah, 'cause you want me to get your stuff.
Is there something I can help you with?
There's something I need indeed. Care to bring the package to me? My friend has it now.
Not a bad price.
Sounds good. I'll take care of this.
Let's see, it's probably going to be Mr. Steve, right? Yep, he's down here by our truck. Steve?
I'm here for the package.
Sure, there it is.
Now the only place I can teleport back to is our Jack Bear. And we'll get our exercise in again today. Running around. I'll probably take the van over to the other transport jobs. Because I don't think they were really much near anything. Well, yeah, I don't want to eat a whole bunch of eggs while I'm jogging. I mean, that's not really... That doesn't sound good for your stomach. Just saying. I don't know why I'm really checking for traffic, but...
Here's the package you requested.
Thank you. Here's some for you.
Alright, so there's 1,000 social points for the day. Yeah, this one's in the middle of nowhere. That one is near a bus stop, but I think we'll... Let me mark that one. mean, is that Janet? Could be Janet. Which is a little bit weird. Not that, you know, I'm getting a job from her, just that, you know. I've gone so long without doing any jobs up here, and it's like the last two, I think last episode I did something for her as well.
Hi.
So nice to see you.
Uh-huh.
Is there something I can help you with?
There is something I need indeed. Care to bring the package to me? My friend has it now.
Who is your friend?
Sounds good. I'll take care of this.
We'll probably go see what the other person needs, because it might be the same location. So we'll be back, Janet, don't you worry. As I just, you know, roll in your garden there. How much fuel do I got in this thing? 65%. We're fine. We're fine. Let's see who in here. Nathan.
Hi there.
Oh, it's you again.
Yeah, we haven't spoken in a while, I think.
I am looking for work. Got anything for me?
There is something I need, indeed. Care to bring the package to me? My friend has it now.
More than happy. And that price is not bad.
Sounds good. I'll take care of this.
You sending me to Steve as well? Looks like it. Steve, why don't you just give me the other packages the first time?
Sure, here it is.
Am I going to get 2 cutscenes? Yes,
I'm
we
here
are.
for the package.
Sure, here it is.
Sure is dusty in your chicken coop. Look at the dust flying from her mop. Oh wait, I don't need to run back to the car. I need to teleport back to the van. That wall took a second to spawn in, didn't it? Ran right into it.
Here's the package you requested.
Thank you. Here's something for you.
I appreciate it, sir. Let's head it back to Janet and give her her package. And we'll start working on our 2 fields, putting some corn in them today. And who knows, may even get a chance to fertilize them as well. Really? I got stuck on something there, but not going up over the hill? Fantastic. Actually, I don't want to get out of the car. Guess I have to.
Here's the package you requested.
Thank you. Here's something for you.
Thinking about opening up a parcel service in this town. Everyone needs all this transport done. And no one to deliver it. Everyone says they're friends, but their friend Steve, yeah, Steve must be a really good friend because he doesn't deliver to anyone. And these people are too lazy to go get it. Now let's park our little van back up to where we always do, next to the bus stop, not into the bus stop. Yep, and our gate is always open. I always close it. Well, I shouldn't say always close it. That'd be a lie. Where's... I hope you're cooking tier 3 stuff. I gotta eat eggs. Yeah, our food's down to 0, so I need 10 of those. Ugh, 10 eggs. Ugh. Alright, let's go hook up to our seed drill. Wow, that wasn't even close at all. I should have enough seed in here for corn. As they say, maize, whatever. And we're going to head on down to the bigger, the smaller field first. Which I always find funny because the smaller field down here always tends to take more seed than the bigger field that we're going to do next. Go figure. Make sure we don't run over our own crops. We won't lose social points, but we'll lose our crops, obviously. So even though we did all that, it's well, it's 8 o'clock in the morning, so we got the rest of the day to get these 2 fields sown up. And I think we might even fertilize them as well. Oops, wrong button. Wrong button. That's all I do lately, Reed, is hit wrong buttons. Wrong buttons for the wrong games. So after today, the rest of the work that we got to do mainly is going to be down at the other fields. So there's going to be some traveling back and forth after we do our jobs for the day. And it will be interesting how I go about do the big field. There's only 2 fields down there that I know of. I think we did the rest. So we got 2 fields that need to be taken care of. Of course, you know, the big field and the one kind of next to it on the back side. I'll do the small field first. I mean, that's, yeah. Get it out of the way. Who knows, I may be full of energy that day I record that and just say, oh, well, we're just going to plow this field today. At most, I think I may just do it half and half. Or like I said, we'll go down to the big field, plow. You know, like on a day like today where we just had fix a building and transport jobs, I could bring the tractor down there with a plow and plow the field till 10%, go do a job. Go back, plow 10% more, go do a job. Or do 2 jobs and plow the, you know. Just to give myself a break from plowing that sucker. At least we're getting more of our fields planted. It's one thing a farmer does not want to see unless it's planned is a field with no crops in it. Actually, I'm starting to... I kind of forgot when I loaded the game back up that we repainted the tractor to a cream colored. A cream colored tractor. Make sure we get that little corner there. And hopefully in a couple days or so the greenhouse changes over so our wife can get some tier 3 cooking. If we do get hungry again today, we're going to have to do some foraging or go back to the house and raid the pantry and get some more eggs. I mean, I could just grab some milk and make some condensed milk. I'd rather have 2 cans of condensed milk than 10 eggs. But that's just me. I didn't even see how we're doing on social points. 765. Okay. Like I said, not a great day, but I'm thinking that's what a lot of our work is going to be for a while. Not many fields left that need to be plowed. And even the ones that do need to be plowed, we may not even get the jobs for them. But plowing field work is where you're going to get most of your social points from. Lift up the seed drill so we don't waste any seed. That's one thing that's very different from like Farming Simulator. In Farming Simulator, if you go over part of the field that you already seeded, your seed drill doesn't like seed it again. In Farmer's Dynasty, if I was a little bit more to the left and going over there, it'll just continue act like it's reseeding it, and you'll just keep losing the seeds out of your seed drill. Up and around. But it's nice to be seeding a field because we haven't been doing much of that lately. But I think at this point I'm gonna just make a quick jump cut. I'll see in a second. I'll bring it back to when the field is, like always, just about near finishing. Or that I learned I need to go get more seed, one or the other. But either way, it'll be close to the end of the field anyways. So yeah, I'll see you shortly. Seems like we're doing well on the amount of seed and how much of the field we got left, so I shouldn't have to refill. Which might be the first time that's happened. On this field anyways, that's what I'm talking about. Well, let's see, we got 22% left in the tank, and we only got 10% left of the field left, so we should have more than enough. It could be I've just been a lot more careful of lifting up the seed roll when I do my little U-turns here. Actually, I don't want to start from that corner anymore. This corner is getting a little too tight down here. But either way, we got to go refill it before we go head up to the other field. I do like, it'll be nice to do corn again because I don't think I did corn last year hardly at all. Because we had that money goal set for us, and yeah, this corn just takes a little bit longer to harvest, turn to harvest than the rest of the crops. But it does yield pretty decently. May not this year because I'm not really doing artificial fertilizer this year. I mean, if I really get time to do it, you know, maybe we'll do some artificial fertilizing. But I'm thinking on the first set of crops we plant, probably not. And this will be another field seeded for the spring. Thanks to all the lovely help of our workers. Oh, we gotta get this field up to 99%. I know there are pieces that I missed. But I don't think I'll get it to 99%. Because I know the patches I missed, and I don't think I can get it that high. Yeah, I'm not sure. I thought I lifted that up. Thank you. Yeah, we'll take a little stroll around the field. It's not going to hurt it. It's not like when the game first came out. If I was to do this when the game first came out, I'd be destroying the seeds that we planted. Yeah, when the game first got released, it was almost hard to get the field 90% seeded because the wheels on the seed roll would kill the seed, your tire tracks would kill the seeds. Then they were like, yeah, now you gotta fertilize it. It's like, no thanks. So people were fertilizing before they seeded. Alright, so let's head back to the farm. We gotta top off our seed roll and head up to the other field. And we'll start seeding that. I did have a few more eggs while I was down there. We are out of eggs, but our food level is 100%, so we should be good for the rest of the day. I mean, we may get just a little bit hungry, but not like, you know, where our shoelaces look good or the tree bark looks good. Hungry. Fill the seed row, please. Like I said, after, depending on the time, I think we may spread some slurry down, or we could do that tomorrow. Have to see what time we actually finish our day here. Actually, we might as well just take the road all the way up. There's Aiden pulling the weeds in his front yard. Trying to, at least. I like how the cars are stopping on the other side of the road, going the opposite direction. Alright. Let's get this field planted and now finish, like I said, all the fields up by our farm. At least for another month and a half. Ish. Around there. It will be fun to use the corn header and actually cut some corn or see the corn grow. Even though Farmer's Dynasty is starting off with a decent amount of crops, what was there, like seven or eight different kind of crops? If you want to count grass as one. It does kind of seem like there's not enough variety. I hate to count soy the crop because, yeah, that's just doesn't yield well enough for the price that it's listed for. That's just my opinion. But once again, I think it's time to take a jump cut, because this will take me a little bit, and I'll bring you back near the end once again. So I'll see you in a second. Close to wrapping up this field as well. And so is the afternoon close to wrapping up. It's yeah, it's getting kind of late in the afternoon. It's like 4 o'clock already. Some days the time just flies by. But I will say it's been rather relaxing seeding the fields today. I think it's because when you plow, you kind of have to manage where you're steering sometimes. Seeding, not so much. The only concern you got is when you get to like a 2.5 hectare size field is, are you going to be able to seed it before you have to go back and refill? And we should be fine on this field as well. But I'm still going to use less seed on this field than I did on the other one, and this field is bigger. So, yeah. You'd have to go back quite a ways on my episodes, but I think I've done 2 tests on this field and the field before. And like I said, this field is 1/4 hectare bigger, and it uses less seed than that field down there. So I'm not quite sure what's going on there. But either or, they both got maize in it, corn, whatever you want to call it. Now I'm thinking we're going to call an episode after we get done doing this. I think we'll save the slurry for another day. Go back and have a chat with the wife. See what's up with her cooking skills. And we'll check the pantry, and if the pantry is empty, I think what we'll do is go down and grab some milk and make some condensed milk. That way I don't have to sit here and spam eating the egg button. Nope, 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 get back there. Wrong button. Seadrill down and then go. There. That's the process. I still got 27% seed left in this thing. There, a couple more zigzags and we are done seeding the field. And what percentage are we at in the field? 98%, almost 99. I'm not as good as the workers apparently. They can get up to 100. So we'll head back to the farm. Cutting across in front of that van down there. Need to empty the seadrill. We'll put the seadrill away. I almost said Olivia, but her name's Abigail. Starting to forget some of these people's names. We hardly do jobs for Oliver anymore, but then again, Oliver doesn't own... I would think he doesn't really own any fields. I think we bought them all that were around his house, so... Yeah, like I said, hopefully in a couple days our greenhouse will be done. And we can put some tomatoes and zucchini down in the pantry, and maybe the wife can get back to tier 3 cooking. Empty the seadrill, thank you. So what we got for... So we got about almost enough to refill the seadrill one more time. We got plenty of seed elsewhere. We just went crazy one day at the agricultural store just buying a whole bunch of seed for storage, and now I'm using workers. She's in the front yard pulling up some weeds. Or digging a hole. Not really sure what she's digging a hole for, but, you know. Maybe she plans to bury me there later on. Oh, we got a hamburger. Moved our inventory. Must be a cow died. I don't know. Yeah, we don't ask where she's getting the meat from. Because there's not a grocery store around. Honey, where did you get the cheeseburger from? I said cheeseburger again. Hamburger. Uh-huh. Hello.
Hi, honey.
Let's see. Let's say it's nice to see
you,
her.
love. How are you?
Now, what I'm going to start doing, because I read this on the forums, some people are thinking that
Hi,
if you
babe.
compliment your wife every day, starting in May, when you get to June and July, and if you keep complimenting her every day, eventually she'll get pregnant.
You look
I have
so
no idea,
great
so what
today.
we're going to have to do is, when May comes around the corner, which is, you know, not too far, I'll have to talk to her every day, give her a compliment, and see what happens. See if that's actually a thing. I mean, I have no idea. No idea how that actually works, but we'll give it a try. The cows seem to think so. Ladies, how's it going? Look at that, we got all brown cows today. Now, if you sleep overnight and come back in next day, you could have some, I call them Oriole cows, black and white cows. Those are Jersey cows. Let's actually go sit by the fire. Get a nice view. So at least we got a hamburger. Like I said, I have no idea where she got the meat from. Not going to ask questions. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. I appreciate you watching as always. And I'll see you next time on The Day on the Farm. But until then, have a good one.